G'day all. So I'm going to quickly run through my techniques for painting yellow. And as I mentioned last video, this is not the be all and end all. I'm no pro painter or expert. This is just what I've found works over the years. So this one's been done yellow. In fact, them 5 have. And this is one that's just been base coated. So what I do, I start off with yellow ochre. These guys I undercoated in grey, but you can pretty much use any colour. I do try and avoid black because the coverage is really tricky. But so anyway, I undercoat the whole model in various different colours, and then I cover the whole thing with strong tone ink after I've done all the base coats. Then for the yellow, start off with yellow ochre, and I wore that down slightly, probably about 60% paint, 40% water, and then I go on to just pure yellow, and I'd say water that down about 75% paint, 25% water, and that will give you that kind of strong yellow. Can I get a comparison? So there you go. So that is one way I do yellow. Then there is another way, and this is how I paint my Space Marines. So what I do is I undercoat them in bleach bone. Now I hand undercoat these, but I would advise using spray because it's took me about 4 layers to get it to that. And then what I do is I get some Agrax Earthshade, and let me just get a bit out and see if I can do this on camera for you. Let's get a little bit. Doing that. So you get your Agrax Earthshade on it, and you use a really small brush, and you just go around all the edges, all the creases, and just put a thin, okay, that's watered down for some reason, can't get it to work. So just put a thin edge highlight all the way around. Don't worry if you go over like I have there, because you can always touch it up. Basically you keep doing that until you get to this stage. So you've got a nice edge highlight, or an edge, a darkened edge all the way around, and then you get this colour from Games Workshop, which is Cassandra Yellow, which is anything but. But when you put this on, so I'll just open this up. Hang on a second, just put some on my palette. So then you just paint this straight on to this bone, like that, covering everything. Pile it on there. You can already see it's starting to go yellow. And then what I'll do afterwards is, well, normally actually what I'd do is I'd paint everything else that wasn't going to be yellow first, and then when I put this ink on I'd avoid them areas, you know, like the pouches and that kind of thing. And because you've put that first coat on, can you see how that's turning out? So this is the other way that I paint yellow. Put too much on, it does go a little bit orange, but you can just spread it around with the brush quite easily. So So just make sure you got it in everywhere, so you're nice covered. I've seen people do this, and they sometimes put a second coat over the top of this ink, but I don't think you need to. I think one's enough. Make sure it's on everything. Oh, sorry, I'm not even doing this on camera. So there you go. And there you have the yellow marine. And that is pretty much the two methods I use for painting yellow. If the light was a bit better today, maybe you could see a bit more. A bit more on there, a bit more on his fingers. There you go. And just keep playing with it until you're happy. Like that. Just keep moving the paint around, the ink around, so it doesn't pull too much. So that's how I paint yellow. Them two methods. And somebody did ask me about the black. So what I do for the black, I haven't highlighted these yet. So when I do the base coat, I put the black on, and then I do give it a strong tone ink over the top. And then all I use, which obviously I haven't got the paint with me now, but all I use then is a Vallejo black grey to highlight with, and that's it. So I hope this was helpful to some of you guys. I've been watching all your videos as usual and enjoying all of this stuff, trying to catch up, because I seem to be at work forever now. But yeah, hope this is helpful to some of you. Catch you all soon.